Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emise if you are new, and today I'm going to be doing an Ankara inspired makeup tutorial. I loved this cloth. I've had it in my collection for years, so I thought it was about time I created a makeup look inspired by it. I've used a lot of purple and also some gems because I really like the trend at the moment to add gems to a makeup look. I just think it elevates it, makes it a little bit more fun. So please keep on watching to learn how to create this look, and don't forget to share this video if you enjoy it. First things first, just going to prime my upper eyelids using the NYX eyeshadow primer, and it just stops all the eyeshadows we're going to put on top of it from creasing. And then I'm going in with this eyeliner by e.l.f. It's really old. I've had this for years. It's in a purple shade, and I use it because I wanted to create a cream base, and it just makes the eyeshadow that I'm going to put on top more intense. I don't even know if e.l.f. does this liner anymore just because it's so old. Then I went in with a MAC 217 brush just to blend out the top edge of that eyeliner. I just didn't want a harsh line because sometimes you'll see it underneath the eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, I'm using a purple color in the Jackie Aina palette. It's called Big Wig, and I'm applying it with a flat shader brush and just building up the intensity. It really is a beautiful, beautiful shade, and it's a great palette, by the way. Very worthwhile. So I just kept on building up that color. And then my camera cut out, unfortunately, but I used the shade Pinker to blend out the top edge of the purple shadow. And this is a MAC 221 brush that I'm using just to blend it all out. And then I went in with a blue eyeshadow called Gonzo by Urban Decay. I put it onto a mixing tray. I just scooped some of it out. And then I added Duraline, which is by Inglot. So it's a mixing liquid, and it just turned the eyeshadow into a liquid liner. And I'm using a brush by Crown called the C217 to create a wing. The thing I didn't like about this liner is that it made the blue eyeshadow darker. So what I did was I went over it again with the same eyeshadow and an angle brush by Morphe just to intensify it because I really wanted it to be vibrant so it matched the color of my head wrap. Word of warning, make sure you let the eyeliner dry first before you put the eyeshadow on, because yeah, I just had a bit of trouble with that. So lesson learned. And then I created a second wing using a gel eyeliner again by Inglot, and I'm using a MAC 210 brush for this. So I'm drawing it as close to my lash line as possible and also winging it out, but I would recommend you use liquid liner for this because I did find the gel liner a little bit tricky. Time for lashes, I use the Ali Crown lashes, which I buy them from Amazon. Now I have super curly lashes, so I never put on mascara first of all before I put my lashes on. It just makes them easier to it just makes them a little bit more flexible. So I just maneuver the eyelash in place, and then I use the end of a tweezer to push the lashes down, and it just stops them from looking like shovels where they're pointing up to the ceiling. And then I use an eyelash applicator just to blend my real lashes with the false ones in a pinching motion. I did my face off camera, and I'm going in again with the shade Pinker on my lower lash line. I'm just using a fluffy brush by Morphe and just building up that color. And then for my inner tear ducts, I used a white pigment by MAC, and this is a Kiko eye brush. And this color is very intense, so I used a Q-tip just on the edges so it didn't look too harsh. It's just a quick way to blend in any harsh eyeshadows. For mascara, I used the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes just to define my lower lash line. I did put some on my upper eyelids, but I did this off camera. And then it's the gems. This is the most exciting part of the tutorial. So I use an eyelash applicator to apply the glue just wherever I want the gems to go. And this is just a duo glue. I think it's in the clear shade. Anyways, and I use a tweezer just to put the gems onto the dot of glue, and it's that simple. It's easy to get quite carried away with this, so I tried to restrain myself, but I just like that it just adds something different to the makeup look. Onto bronzer. Well, actually, this is a blush. Sorry, I'm getting myself mixed up. It's actually a bronzer called Mokomami, but I use it as a blush. It's just not dark enough for me as a bronzer. And then I went in with my highlighter by Fenty called Moscow Mule, and I'm using a MAC 210 brush for this, just on all the high points of my face. It's one of my favorite pink highlighters. And I also decided to go underneath my eyebrows just to make them stand out a little bit more. Then for lips, my first lip option was this demi matte lipstick called Revolutionaire. This is by Huda Beauty. It's a mauvey shade, but it was too muted. It's not bad, and it's good if you just want a more pared down lip option, but I wanted something more intense, so I ended up using this matte lipstick by MAC called High Drama, which I think worked perfectly. It just balanced the boldness of the Ankara fabric, sorry. And in the middle of my lips, I went in with a Maybelline matte lipstick just for a bit of added dimension. And that's the look completed. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It's bold, it's colorful, it's out there, very Nigerian. We are extra, unapologetically extra. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.